Good morning. I am Thirumantiram, Shaktipath, Sri Harinanda Shivaraj Shivayogi speaking. Now I am speaking about the Shaktipath Yoga. What is this Shaktipath Yoga? There are 4 levels of worship in Hinduism. There are 6 systems of philosophy. They are called darshans. If you want to know about Hinduism, there are 6 systems of philosophy. 6 systems. They are Nyayam, Vaisheshikam, Purvamimamsai, Uttaramimamsai, Sankhya and Yoga. These are the high philosophical roots, systems. Next is 6 worship. This becomes a secondary. The 6 systems of worship are only secondary. Here Saivam, Vaishnavam, Shaktam, Ganabhatyam, Kaumaram, Sauram. These are the worship. But people are mostly in the worship form. They worship. The majority of the people, Hindu Janata, are running after worship. There are high levels of philosophy which are also given by Shiva, which are also given by rishis. But only few people turn towards that. In the same way, other religions have only one path. Buddhism, Jainism, Christianity, Islam, so all people, 100% people have no other go but to go along this path. No other way but to go along this path, only one path. Here, the Hindu rishis and the saints and rishis have given 4 paths. They have given 6 worship routes and divided into 4. So you have the 24 options. 6 religions and 4 marga, 6 into 4, 24 options. So you can go by any one of the 24 options. But what happens, you have to shift from the lower rung to the higher rung. You have to come up from the lower stage to higher stage. For that purpose only they have classified. Because all and sundry cannot go directly into the 6th system of philosophy. Everybody cannot go into yoga. Everybody cannot go into jnana path. For that purpose only they have classified. But thing is, you have to shift from one to another. But 99% of Hindus are standing on the lower rung. They refuse to come up. They are under the clutches of some community. Maybe priestly community. They are entangled in the first way. They are not shown the second way, third way, fourth way. There is nobody to tell about this path. And even if somebody tells, only few people follow. That is the fate of Hindu community. In a Hindu community, you can have temple priest, no religious teacher. That is the problem. So one should move from the lower rung to higher rung. This you have to shift from Sarya to Kriya, Kriya to Yoga, Yoga to Jnana. Whether it's the path is Shiva, Saivite path or Shaktipath path or Kaumara path, all the paths. So the higher form of worship is yoga. That is, you have to absorb the spiritual energy into your body. Your body is a temple. The human body is a temple because it is the last birth taken. One goes on different births and finally he takes the human form. In this form only he gets mukti. So this is very holy and sacred. And you have to enshrine the divine qualities in this. Infuse the body with all divine qualities, is Parashakti energy. Then only you will get mukti. The Atma will be elevated to the level of Parasakti. In the Shaktipath Yoga, you are lifting, shaping the Atma and lift the Atma to the level of Parasakti. When Shiva marries her, that is, Shiva Shakti union happens. Ordinary Atman cannot get union with Shiva. By and by, one has to elevate himself to the level of Parasakti in the Shaktipath Yoga. Then only he will get Mukti. Mukti is given by Shiva only. In all the Hindu six systems of philosophy, only Shiva is the final energy. He gives Mukti. He absorbs the Atman into and merger with the final energy happens. So the Shaktipath Yoga is to absorb the energy from the cosmos and the multi-solar system. They are Andam and Perandam. You are living in a solar system and within a lunar system. But the energy is above the lunar influence. The energy is above solar energy. And the final energy rests in the cosmos, infinity energy. We have to merge with that. The merger is very, very important. For that only, this is a practical way. This is a practical way of lifting you from one stage to another. That is Shaktipath Yoga. Thirumantiram explains this only. He is not focusing attention on Sarya Kriya path. He is focusing his attention on Yoga and Jnana path. So even though the Thirumantiram is a Saivite classic work, the Shakti Yoga is explained in detail, in more clarity than any other Shakta Tantras. So even Shakti worship people refer to Thirumantiram as their guide book. Because without, we have to enter, you have to observe the Parasakti energy, then only you will get a union with the Shiva. That is why he has included the Shaktipath Yoga in Thirumantiram. Now the hymn 1105, he explains, Parasakti relieves you from the clutches of the 36 tattvas, and frees you from that empirical world, and she helps union with Shiva. She is doing two work. First level, she is relieving you from the clutches of the tattvas. Now you are a free Atma. Then she helps you to unite with the Shiva. This is done by Parasakti. He says, Iniya ten mulai irukkum kumari, tani oru nayagi, thane talaivi, தனிப்படுவித்தனள் சார்புபடுத்து நனிப்படுவித்து உள்ளம் நாடி நின்றாளே. She is called this Bala Parameswari. The Bala Parameswari is the infant form of energy, the total energy. She is in Mooladhara in the form of infant stage. You have to grow her up. That is Shaktipath Yoga. The potential in this infant energy, you have to grow in your chakras, in your adharas, in your mandalas. Take her to Guru Mandala, Niradhara. That is Shaktipath Yoga. She is there in the Mooladhara. But when you see the map of India, the southern tip is called, can be compared with the Mooladhara. There, Devi Parasakti is meditating in the Bala form, that is Kanyakumari. So, India is a divine land. Himalaya refers to the abode of Shiva, and the southern tip Kanyakumari refers to the Kundalini Devi at penance, 24 hours penance. She is conducting penance for union with Shiva. So, this is represented in your body, it reflects in your body, and whatever is there in your body is reflected in the map of India. She relieves you from the clutches of the empirical world. The Atma is referred as Sadasat in Saiva Siddhanta. That is, Atma is in between God and earth. If you go right, Shiva. If you go left, earth, earthly pleasures. So you have two options to select. You can go either embrace the worldly pleasures, or you can embrace Shiva. So the Atma has a tendency to select between the two. So you have to leave out these pleasures. After enjoying something, you can enjoy. After a period, you should leave it up and you should embrace Shiva. In Hinduism, brahmacharya period, you learn and you enjoy the worldly pleasures. Then grahastha period, you enjoy the worldly pleasures. Then vanaprastha period, you should try to change gear, prepare for union with God, prepare for mukti up to 60 years. After that, you try for you get united with Shiva. These are the four levels. They have separated the life into four parts. But she helps you to relieve from the material pleasures. She lets you on the feet of Lord Shiva for getting mukti. You have to catch the feet very fastly. This is a process, and this process is done by Parashakti energy. Parashakti energy means she is the grace of Shiva. Shiva, if say sun is there, ray is there. Through ray you are seeing sun. In the same way, Parashakti is the grace of Shiva. Through his grace only you can embrace Shiva. So Shiva is reaching you in the form of Parashakti, so that he can absorb you into his energy. That is why it is called Agamam. A means Atma, Gamam, to attract towards him. So Agama is the means Shiva has tried for observing him into his final form. For this Parashakti is helping. That is the Shaktipath yoga process. It is having many process, stage by stage. It starts with the Agula Padma, then Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Visuddhi, Ajna, Sahasrara, and Guru Mandala. Guru Mandala, Niradhara, and Paramanu are very, very important. Lalada and Bindu Chakra are very, very important in Shaktipath yoga. But the ordinary yoga people, who are mostly commercial nowadays, they do not speak about Guru Mandala, very, very important source of energy. Sri Chakra is there. Nataraja, blissful dance is there. Then Niradhara, it gives deep relaxation in your life, because everybody is very tense and stressful now. If you activate this Niradhara, there are mantras, mudras, etc. for active Niradhara. Deep relaxation will come. This deep relaxation will clear all depressions, all stress. Then you will get mukti. You will be lifted to the status of Paramanu, that is Shiva. So these are available even in Lalita Sahasranamam. Lalita Sahasranama is famous all over India, but the yogis only Tirumular is giving stress for Guru Mandala, Niradhara, and Paramanu. So this is very important for Shaktipada to go beyond the Sahasrara. In many Shaktipada yoga, in the Shakti Tantras, they are concentrating and speaking only about the Bindu. They stop with Bindu. What about that? The important portion is above Sahasrara. Brahmarandra, Sahasrara, Brahmarandra, Guru Mandala, Niradhara. Sri Chakravasi Simhasaneshwari is there in Guru Mandala. Nataraja and Sivagami is in Guru Mandala. Shiva and Syamala are there in the Niradhara. They are the souls of energy. They are not they are personification of absolute energy. Guru Mandala is a total bliss center. If you only you activate the bliss center above your head, Guru Mandala, that is normally initially it will be in the 12-inch height and dia. If you meditate, it will become infinite. When it becomes infinite, Sri Chakra will be formed. When it make this 12-inch dia ball, golden colored ball, Guru Mandala is a golden colored ball. When you make it, increase the dimension of the ball, Sri Chakra will be enshrined in there, and for sideways, the blissful dance of Shiva will be there along with the Shivakami. In that stage also, Shiva is with Parashakti. The next level you go, that is Niradhara, there Shiva is with Samala in a swing, they are relaxing. After dance, they are relaxing. After that, only Shiva Shakti union happens and only Shiva will be there. When Atman rushes to him, see, he observes. The role of Parashakti comes up to Guru Mandala, up to Niradhara. After that, Parashakti role is over. Parashakti, Shiva observes Parashakti into himself, and he is already Artha Nadiswara. He adds the Parashakti energy into his left part, and he becomes a sole authority. And when you reach him, he gives mukti. These are the paths of Shaktipath yoga. Tirumoolar is explained as a string ladder. It's not the wooden ladder, it's a string ladder that can be used flexible. The string ladder is used by helicopter. Just you imagine that. From the helicopter, they drop the string ladder, people get into it and they will take and fly. This is the super explanation for lifting of Lord Shiva. He lifts the Atman through his the string ladder. This ladder has 9 rungs, and the 9 rungs are the 9 avataras. You have to cross, get onto it. This is the path of Shaktipath yoga. This is the Shaktipath yoga, not touching, mere touching. Touching is mainly creating problems. In Shaktipath yoga, there are so many persons saying that he is touching, and some trembling. Why they are trembling? It is a wrong route, because their Sushumna is not open. Within Sushumna, Parashakti is there in the form of Chitrani Nadi. You have to cross the Chitrani Nadi. When you activate the Chitrani Nadi, 5 colors will come. And you will hear the tinglet sound. Then you cross to Vajra Nadi. Then you cross on to Brahma Nadi, where there only Shiva energy is flowing. The final energy is flowing in the Shiva Nadi. You have to go into Sushumna Nadi, cross Chitrani Nadi. Then the Parashakti role is over. Then when you cross Chitrani Nadi, you cross Parashakti and start the union with the Shiva, the main energy, absolute energy. So Shaktipath yoga people should know this, how to enter this energy, how to enter into Chitra Nadi, how to cross the Chitra Nadi. Shaktipath yoga, so yogis and yoginis should note that they should cross the Parashakti path. She is only a ladder. I use the ladder to get into Shiva, the higher abode of the spiritual energy, final energy. As long as this subordinate energy is called Parashakti, the subordinate energy helps you to reach the main energy, Shiva, dominant energy, Shiva, final energy, Shiva. He is in the form of Nadantam, 9th portion it matches with the 9th chakra. Parashakti is the 8th level. When you pass the 8th standard, you can go to 9th standard. The Shaktipath yoga stops with the 8th standard. Then it helps you to go to 9th standard. This is a secret many of the Shaktipath students don't know. So Shaktipath yoga is to observe the energy present around you into your body system, into your astral body, into your chakras, store in the Dasavayus and channelized through the Nadi channels. Then whatever you want, you will get. Earthly pleasures available. There are two levels. The Manipura is the point. Below that is material world. Water and earth gives up material pleasures. If you go over air and Agas, you will be taken up. You can choose according to your age and experience. Hinduism gives a lot of choices for you. In other religion, no choice. Only one beaten track. Only one book. No other choice. Here they are giving choice. According to different sex, different age, experience, all these things, you can choose the way and move to the higher energy, higher level, higher. That is what you want. This is the Shaktipath I am teaching. My teachings, my workshops, my classes will lift you above the 1 stage, 2 stage, 3 stage according to your effort. You have to put effort, and from one level to you have to move up different planes of consciousness. This is the real Shaktipath Yoga. Those who want, contact me. Thank you.